Good morning, guys. I'm just gonna show you guys how I get ready and talk about my day yesterday. So yesterday I told you guys that I'm using the micellar cleansing water by Garnier Skin Active. It's pouring on my hand, rubbing on my face. I sanitize and wash my hands before I do any of this. I went on that Bumble BFF date. It wasn't a date because Bumble BFF is for making friends. I got a lot of like comments and DMs that were like, "Oh, look at you in the dating scene, like go get that dick," and I was like, Bumble BFF is actually for meeting friends. So it's a lot of like chicks that just moved to the city and stuff like that. So it's like to like make new friends, like literally, because Bumble has like an option for you to do Bumble Date or Bumble BFF. I was not on Bumble Date because your girl not ready to be on Bumble Date. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be ready to be on a dating app, to be honest with you. I don't think I ever want to be on a dating app. But never say never, I guess. I just used like this Target oil-free facial moisturizer with sunscreen. This could be why I'm breaking out so much though. I'm not sure if it's the weather change or what, but I'm breaking out a lot. And I started using this product too. But I'm just gonna try it for a little bit and see if it works. If my skin adjusts to it. Brand new e.l.f. Instant Brow Pencil in Instant Lift Brow Pencil Deep Brown. I usually get neutral brown or like a taupe. Didn't have those options at the Rite Aid at my house, near my house that I was at. So we met at the park, and we met at a park next to my house, Irving Square Park. And I brought Atlas with me because you never know if they're gonna be a scary man or not. And she lived like a 20-minute walk away, so that was pretty cool. And we met there. She was like 20 minutes late, and that's fine. That's totally like whatever. So I hung out with Atlas at the park for a while, and we got to know some other dogs and just people watched for a little bit. It was pretty busy. All the parks here are pretty busy comparatively to back home. I do think the parks are nicer back home, I must say. So we met at Irving, and then we just talked for a little bit, and we got a vibe, and it was nice. Like, she was really cool. She is she's going for her master's in poetry, which I thought was really cool. She's really cute. We had a really good time, so we went to the park, and then we like vibed, so we went to this bar in Bushwick called Carmelo's, and we hung out there for a drink. And then there was this really cute like burger and shakes, like simple restaurant playing really loud like trap music right next to Carmelo's. So we went there, and I got an egg and cheese, and she got a veggie burger, and we talked about like why we study what we study, what we do, just getting to know each other questions. And then she lives in Bed-Stuy. We went our separate ways. We hung out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was really cool. It was like a date. It was like a date without all the pressure of like, is this guy gonna rape me? Because we were just friends hanging out like girls. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm definitely gonna use it again, but I found myself like at this bar, and like I haven't been around regular people in a while. I've just been around like AA people, like sober people, and so it was kind of like hard in a way, because I forget how normalized. I mean, I don't know. Like, I've been so in my bubble recently, like hanging out with myself and like going to meetings and stuff that like I forget how normalized drinking and using is, and that's like what everybody else does. And she was talking about like doing Molly and like smoking a weed, and she was like smoking a joint, and we were at a bar, so she was drinking, and that was fine. Like I like the environment once in a while, but I didn't like feel like I had to go home after an hour and a half. Like I did feel a little bit on the dangerous side of things. So yeah, I guess I'm just learning about myself, really, and that's fine. I like was so quick to be like, we had such a good time, we hit it off really well, and I didn't expect that really. So I was like, yeah, tomorrow night we should go out and go clubbing, and I love to dance and stuff. And then I realized, like, after we were done hanging out, that I really don't have enough time of sobriety, and like I'm not in stable enough ground yet to be comfortable going out dancing and like shit, because the culture is just too easy to get wrapped up in, and if I'm not with somebody from like the sober community, I feel like it'd be easy for me to like get caught up in things and like forget that I need to do what I need to do. Does that make sense? So I'm definitely, I don't know if I'm gonna hang out with her at night. She has a daytime job. She does like journalism writing type stuff for some publishing company. And she was really cool. And I think I have in my description on Bumble that I'm sober. I'm not sure if there's a lot of sober women my age out there in New York City. There are, because I meet them at meetings, but like, I don't know. I guess I'm just making this video to say that like I had a good time, but I needed to cut it off at a certain point because I like to go to bed early now, and I just feel a little bit like I can't really relate to a lot of, like, she was really open-minded. I told her about my like sobriety and stuff, and she was really open-minded and cool about it, but I don't know that like I would be able to hold my ground so firmly. Like it just seems so easy for me to just order a drink or hit her joint. It just seemed too easy, so I had to back it up a little bit. I forgot to put mascara on, but yeah, I start my first day at Little Skips East. It's a coffee shop. It's really cute. I love the energy when I like went to interview, and if you look them up, they're really like forward thinking community, good energy. The owner was really cool. She like does yoga and is really about like energy and like intuition, all that stuff I'm really into. So she said it's a really great space also to meet people that are like that. The vibe is really friendly. It doesn't feel like you're in New York, really. It feels, I guess, like it feels like you're in Brooklyn, I guess, but it doesn't really feel like you're in New York there. It's like really like nice, like everyone's really nice and like patient and sweet and says thank you and smiles at each other and is sensitive, and that's not what I picture New York being like. So it'll be a good change of pace to be there. It reminds me of home. It reminds me of St. Pete. So I'll let you guys know how my first day of trading goes. After this, I'm gonna take Atlas to a babysitter because he's still a baby and he needs to be babysat when I'm gone for longer than like 3 hours. 2-3 hours. I like to have him babysat, or else he will just be ridiculous. So for my eyes, I mixed a chocolate brown and like a deep red color on the lids, and then swept just like a neutral brown in the crease. And then I'm just gonna let my hair dry naturally. My eyebrows are really dark, I feel, but I guess I can brush them out a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And for my outfit, I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing these cut off like Bermuda shorts and a black ribbed t-shirt. It's like cropped, and my Doc Martens. And yeah. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.